What if being honest about who you are could cost you everything? Your career, your fame, your future. And what if that same truth later made you one of the most powerful voices on television? This is not just the story of fame. This is the story of courage, collapse, controversy, and comeback. This is the story of Ellen DeGeneres. But before the world laughed with Ellen, it almost erased her. Ellen Lee DeGeneres was born on January 26, 1958, in Metairie, Louisiana. A quiet child, observant, sensitive. Her father worked as an insurance agent. Her mother held the family together, emotionally. But when Ellen was just 13, everything broke apart. Her parents divorced. Her father left. And Ellen learned her first life lesson. Sometimes people disappear without explanation. School wasn't safe either. She felt different, disconnected. She didn't know why, but she knew she didn't belong. This loneliness would later become her greatest weapon. Before fame, Ellen failed. Repeatedly. She worked as a waitress, a house painter, a vacuum cleaner saleswoman. She wasn't bad at work, she was bad at pretending. One night, she stepped onto a small comedy stage. No glamour, no spotlight, just honesty. People laughed, not at jokes, but at truth. But success had a dangerous price waiting. The 1980s changed everything. Johnny Carson invited Ellen to The Tonight Show. She became the first female comedian invited to sit on that legendary couch. Hollywood noticed. Ellen got her own sitcom, Ellen. She was funny, relatable, America loved her. And then, one episode changed television history forever. April 30th, 1997. Ellen did what no one dared. She said one sentence. "Hi, I'm gay." The world froze. Sponsors ran. Studios panicked. Churches protested. Her show was canceled. Her career vanished. Hollywood didn't forgive honesty back then. But the darkest chapter creates the strongest rebirth. When the cameras turned off, they didn't turn back on. Hollywood moved on, but Ellen DeGeneres was left behind. After coming out, Ellen didn't just lose a TV show. She lost phone calls. She lost meetings. She lost friends who suddenly became busy. No studio wanted her name. No network wanted her risk. The industry that once applauded her honesty now punished her for it. She was labeled too controversial, too political, bad for business. And just like that, Ellen DeGeneres became invisible. For the first time in her life, comedy couldn't save her. She struggled to get out of bed. She questioned her worth. She wondered if telling the truth was a mistake. Depression doesn't announce itself loudly. It whispers, "You are done." Ellen later admitted she went through deep emotional pain, therapy, and isolation. But even in silence, she refused to lie about who she was. When the world forgets you, sometimes a single voice can bring you back. In 2003, a small animated fish changed everything. Pixar was working on a movie called Finding Nemo. They needed a voice that sounded warm, funny, broken, but hopeful. They chose Ellen. She voiced Dory, a fish who forgets everything, except how to keep going. The irony was powerful. Dory was lost, confused, but endlessly optimistic. Dory wasn't a character, she was Ellen, animated. The movie became a global phenomenon. Children laughed, adults cried, and Hollywood noticed something important. America hadn't rejected Ellen. Hollywood had. For the first time in years, Ellen felt wanted again. Not as a risk, but as a voice. And then, Ellen decided to return, not louder, but kinder. 2003 wasn't just a comeback, it was a reinvention. Ellen launched the Ellen DeGeneres Show, but this time, she didn't rely on sarcasm. She didn't rely on insults. She relied on kindness. She danced, she laughed with people, not at them. She listened. The show became a safe space. In a loud world, Ellen whispered empathy. Her formula was simple: authentic conversations, real emotions, unexpected generosity. She gave away cars, homes, college fees. Kindness became entertainment. Daytime TV had never seen this before. Ratings exploded, awards followed. Ellen became a household name again. This time, on her own terms. But no image, no matter how bright, is immune to shadows. Success magnifies everything, even flaws. In 2020, allegations surfaced from former staff members claiming toxic workplace culture, intimidation, emotional pressure. Social media erupted. The woman who preached kindness was accused of lacking it. Ellen responded publicly. She apologized. She accepted responsibility. Internal investigations followed. For the first time, the audience questioned the legend. Ratings declined. Trust cracked. Not because she failed once, but because expectations were impossible. In 2021, Ellen announced the end of her show. Not with anger, not with denial, but with acceptance. But endings don't erase impact. Strip away controversy, and the impact remains. Ellen achieved 30-plus Daytime Emmy Awards, Presidential Medal of Freedom, global LGBTQ recognition. She didn't just come out, she brought millions with her. She changed television tone, workplace conversations, representation in media. For many, Ellen made it okay to exist. Today, Ellen lives quietly, with her wife, with animals, with peace. She stepped away, not because she lost, but because she finished her chapter. Her legacy isn't perfection, it's courage. She proved truth has consequences. Honesty can hurt, but silence hurts more. Legends aren't flawless, they're fearless. Ellen DeGeneres didn't win every battle, but she changed the battlefield. She fell, she rose, she stood honest, even when it cost her everything. This was Ellen DeGeneres.